I mean, he gets emotional on his own, but I could tell he's trying to calm down. This time it's good. Right now he's letting me talk, so that's important, so we can have a dual interview instead of just him screaming cuss words over the top of me. So okay. That's nice. But it's good because now we can be understood. There's some clear points that can be made, like he's going to wake up from the dream that he's still in very soon.
Well, you're going to make me beg to get out of there? I don't think so.
Well, the thing is, you're not smart enough to actually beg. You'll just do it with your eyes when I'm on top of you.
Well, he almost already had a fight against the champion here about 2 hours or so before his fight tonight. Just for those who did not see our pre-fight show, explain what happened earlier tonight with you and Cody.
I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just an exchange of words and understanding and looking at each other in the eye and understanding we're going to see each other very soon, my friend. And, you know, DC got in there and felt us out and said, yeah, maybe I should separate you guys. I don't need you guys hitting each other on this concrete. But it pretty much came down to, you know, I didn't like what you said about me on some of these interviews, Dom. It hurt my feelings, basically, is the way he said it to me. He didn't say those.
Working you.
Yeah, right. You're not going to be able to take me down, I guarantee it. Dominic, I'm such a better fighter than you. Way better.
And where's the proof in that?
Like you said, high level.
Where's the proof in that?
You'll find out Friday. You're going to find out Friday. So is the world. You have these people believe that, you know, you're trying to down talk my skills, but you truly know in your heart and your mind, you know, what I'm going to bring there. And it's high level. You keep saying high level, high level. And this whole concussion stuff.
I've said it once. More opinions that don't matter.
That's my opinion. Well, okay. Well, I don't care about your opinions.
I'm not giving you opinions.
Yeah,
I'm giving
his exact words, but he might as well have. It was in his eyes. They were getting teary and stuff. And I was like, sorry, man. I'm going to have to embarrass you in front of a lot of people. So get it together, control your emotions, and let's do this. He's a knockout artist. This is what Cody Garbrandt's known for, and he takes pride in that. He said that himself. I hit harder than anybody in this division. I take less damage, and I get hit less than anybody in the entire UFC put together. So your knockout power really means absolutely nothing. In fact, the fact that you're a knockout artist is actually what's going to work against you, because every time you throw, you're going to be wasting energy and beating yourself. Missing.
The facts, and the facts are you have a 30% chance of even touching me, which takes your 90% chance of
1%.
Your 90% knockout rate
1%,
down to
shot.
30%.
One
it doesn't
shot.
matter.
All I need is one shot, Dom, and you know that. Evade me for 25 minutes. All I gotta do is land one shot.
And you seem to forget that I'm punching you too. All you idiots that
I will walk through everything.
Always forget that I hit you more than you ever hit me.
You throw accuracy, 90% knockout rate, 90%.
You have a 30% chance of touching me.
I have a 90%.
It's funny, I mean, he's a team alpha male guy. Those guys, I don't know if they have a picture up of me in their gym, and like part of being part of that team, they have to hate Dominick Cruz. I have paid those guys so much money. They've made more money off of losing to me than they've made off of win bonuses in their entire team together. He's a little lost. Like I said before, he's been punched in his head a lot. He's really, I mean, no disrespect, because CM Punk is a very established businessman, but Cody Garbrandt is the CM Punk of the 130 division. Wow. He's got a whole lot of talk, a whole lot of hype.
30% chance of touching me. I take less damage than anybody in the UFC.
And you got a big ass melon head. You see your head?
The top 5.
I will use that as a target practice. So I can close my eyes and hit you.
So far, you've gone after the fact that my legs are skinny, I got a big head, and I have a bad beard. That's what you're basing this win on.
Well, no, the beard was a protector of your chin you're trying to grow out. But
yeah,
I can see it looks like stubble.
I can see all your finer points. I mean, I see where you're getting all this confidence.
I'm just pointing out the obvious.
Pointing out a bunch of nothingness, a bunch of opinions that have no validity behind them. There's nothing.
And that's because, you know, you got the Uriah Faber fans that are behind him. But he's gonna need them because he can't get the push on his own. He's got to latch on to the coattails of his daddy.
Plain and simple, he's not top 5 pounds, like in the top 5 of the division, and that's my job to go out there and prove it. He did talk himself into this fight, 100%, and now it's my job to go out there and fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight this man, and that's why this fight is happening, because it sparks interest.
And behind that,
nice word.
You don't even know what it means. Spell it.
Without
stuttering.
You spell it.
Try to just not stutter saying it.
Spell it.
What do I need to study?
Exactly.
What do I need to spell it for?
You know how to say it.
You can't even read it.
The thing is, it's not about.
If I spelled it out for you, you couldn't read it. Let's put it that way. You're flat-footed. You're slow. And you go out there and you think that you're going to land that big punch. But when you're whiffing and when you're missing and you think that big shot's going to land, and then you realize it's not, and I'm not there like a ghost, and you're missing and missing, then you go back to that stool and you talk to Justin Buchholz, who says he hasn't changed and he's got nothing to tell you, and you know it. Then you're going to realize real quick that you signed a check that you can't cash. I'm going to take all your money, and I'm going to embarrass you.
There's a beef there. This guy's been running his mouth a lot. So it's my job to go out there and shut it for him and show him why he's nowhere near the level he thinks he is. Well, he's got knockouts on his record, yes, in the first round, yes. But so did Shane Carwin, and we all saw what happened to him when he went out there and went past the first round, didn't we?
Sure. Wow.
And that's what this game is. This is a game where you have to be able to mix it up and not just one round and show how dominant you can be with your power. But you have to have more than power. You have to have prowess. You have to have ring generalship. You have to understand how to mix things up in the clinch, in the takedown, over-unders. You have to understand that when you're on your back, how do I get back up without threatening myself? You have to understand how to keep it after you earn it. And a style where somebody's only been proven to be able to go, 3 rounds, that's a tough style to deal with when you're fighting a guy like me.
Do you think you're in his head?
I don't think he's smart enough to know if that would even be possible. I honestly believe that. I think he's literally about as smart as a rock. He's had multiple concussions. If you look at any of the spelling that he does on any of his stuff, I mean, he wrote plain as like a plan, like he just doesn't he doesn't have the intelligence to understand if somebody was in his head. All he knows is he's either angry at you or he's cool with you, and that's it. And that's all right. He wants to be angry with me, that's fine. I applaud that. I look forward to it. It makes this seem more fun for me. As you see this take place, I think his reaction alone tells the story, plain and simple. Just look at his reactions, look at how he acts, look at the things he says, and that should paint the picture for people out there enough. He's got knockout power. So what? I think DJ said it best. All these guys want to talk about what I do and how I don't do it well enough. And then you get in there with me and you're lost. And that's exactly what's going to happen to Cody.
I'm not opening the door to make anything emotional. I'm just talking.